Imagine stepping back more than 120 years into the beating heart of a young, wild Los Angeles, where dirt streets echoed with the clatter of horse hooves, the clang of streetcars, and the dreams of thousands chasing a new life under the California sun. From the grand hotels on Spring Street to the majestic boulevards of downtown, from the peaceful shores of Echo Park to the dusty trails of the San Fernando Valley, these rare photographs don't just show a city, they bring its soul alive. Look closely at Spring Street, looking north from 3rd Street back in 1902. Early automobiles are sharing the dirt road with horse-drawn carriages, streetcars, and bicycles. A sea of pedestrians crowds the sidewalks while some risk crossing the busy street. Notice the massive sign on the side of that horse wagon. It reads, California Carpet Co. And look way up at the top of the streetcar, it's heading towards Washington Street, Western Avenue. Step back to around 1900 at the intersection of Spring Street and 3rd Street. Look at the southwest corner where the historic Ramona Hotel proudly stands. Streetcars, horse-drawn carriages, bicycles, and pedestrians all sharing this bustling, lively street together. This is the view looking west on 3rd Street towards Spring Street around 1901. On your left, at the southwest corner, sits the Ramona Hotel, while the Douglas Building stands on the northwest corner. Look into the distance. That's the newly completed 3rd Street Tunnel under Bunker Hill. Horse-drawn carriages and streetcars move along, making their way through the unpaved road. Take a look at Spring Street in 1903, looking north towards 3rd Street. The road is alive with horse carriages, streetcars, pedestrians, and bicycles. On the far left, at the southwest corner, you can see the Ramona Hotel. Across the street, right on the northwest corner, stands the Douglas Building, which still exists today. Look closely at the sign on that cable car. It reads Los Angeles Railway Co. Look at this view from around 1908, looking east on 3rd Street, at the intersection of Spring Street. Standing tall at the northeast corner is the magnificent Stimson Building. This 6-story stone structure, featuring beautiful arches and bay windows, is located right at 256 South Spring Street. Look at this bird's eye view from around 1900, looking north on Broadway from near 3rd Street. You can see streetcars, horse-drawn carriages, bicycles, and pedestrians all sharing the roadway. The towering City Hall stands proudly on the east side of Broadway, while the Los Angeles County Courthouse, built in 1891, can be seen in the far distance. Step into the year 1902, looking south on Broadway from near the corner of 2nd Street. Look to the left. That towering structure with the flag is the City Hall, built back in 1888. Horse-drawn wagons are parked on both sides of the street, while a single bicycle rides north towards the camera as it passes 2nd Street. On the right, at the southwest corner, stands that beautiful building with the cone-shaped roof. It's the California Bank Building, built in 1887. This is the bustling view of Broadway around 1904, looking south from 1st Street. Right in the middle of the road, a streetcar labeled Boyle Heights rolls along, while horses and carriages line up on both sides in front of the local shops. On your left, that building with the massive pillars is the Southwestern Building at 130 South Broadway, which served as the headquarters for the Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce from 1903 to 1925. Parked right out front, you can spot a few bicycles and a horse-drawn wagon. Take a close look at the Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce, also known as the Southwestern Building, located at 130 South Broadway in 1905. This stunning white building features numerous windows, grand pillars, balconies, and intricate decorative details all over. The Chamber of Commerce moved here in 1903 and stayed until January 31st, 1925. Parked right out front, you can spot a few bicycles and a horse-drawn wagon. Take a look at this view looking north from 1st Street around 1905. Check out the 3-story stone Los Angeles Times building built in 1886, sitting right at the northeast corner of 1st Street and Broadway. Next to it, there's a rooming house above the local shops. You can see about 15 pedestrians walking along the sidewalk while 2 horse carriages wait on the street. Look closely at the signs. You can read The Times, Furnished Rooms, Sells Everything, The Ark, 231, and American Cafe. Around the year 1900, this is a wide panoramic view of downtown Los Angeles looking east from the rooftop terrace behind the Crocker Mansion. The scene faces the intersection of Broadway and 3rd Street, where the Bradbury Building stands at the southeast corner. The streets are bustling with horse-drawn carriages and pedestrians. A pile of construction materials and debris can be seen near the intersection. City Hall rises on the left, and the First Congregational Church sits in the lower left foreground. Around the year 1900, this is a stunning wide view from Bunker Hill, looking north along Grand Avenue near 3rd Street on a particularly clear and bright day. In the far distance, you can see the San Gabriel Mountains rising against the horizon. This was an exclusive residential neighborhood, largely built during the 1880s and reaching its golden age by 1900. Around the year 1900, this is the bustling northeast corner of Spring Street and 4th Street. Pedestrians crowd the sidewalks while the Off and Vaughn drugstore, the Blaney Paper Company, and part of the Van Nuys Hotel stand proudly along the street. Horse-drawn carriages and people are everywhere. Just a few years later, in 1903, the grand 8-story Heilman building would rise right here at this very corner. Around the year 1900, this is the view looking east on 4th Street from Spring Street toward Main Street as seen in 1898. The Off and Vaughn drugstore stands at the northeast corner of 4th Street, while the Van Nuys Hotel is located at 103 West 4th Street, right at the corner of Main. Further down, you can see the Westminster Hotel. Pedestrians and horse-drawn carriages fill the street, and we are already beginning to see the overhead wire congestion from telephone poles and streetcars. Around 1906, here is the majestic 8-story Heilman building standing at the northeast corner of Spring Street and 4th Street, viewed from the Angelus Hotel. Look into the distance on the right. You can see the Westminster Hotel at the northeast corner of Main and 4th Street. This impressive structure still stands today, and in 2002, it was designated Los Angeles Historic Cultural Monument number 729. Around the year 1900, this is the view looking west on 6th Street from Olive Street. You can see pedestrians and horse-drawn carriages, along with many workers busy on the street. A pharmacy stands on the left, while on the right is the Fontella cigar store. Further up is the Parkview apartment building. The Glengarry building sits a little farther down the street, behind a few small shops. Step back to October 26, 1892. This is the Grand Columbus Day Parade marching down Spring Street at the intersection with 2nd Street. A massive crowd fills the streets, while streetcars and carriages push through the celebration. On the right stands the impressive Bryson-Bonebrake building, and on the left you can see the Hollenbeck Hotel. Around the year 1895, this is Spring Street looking north from 2nd Street. The impressive Bryson-Bonebrake building stands at the northwest corner of Spring and 2nd, while the Hollenbeck Hotel sits across the street on the left side of the frame. In the far distance, you can see both the Los Angeles County Courthouse and the Phillips Building. Around the year 1900, this is the view looking north on Spring Street toward 2nd Street. The Bryson-Bonebrake building on the northwest corner is elaborately decorated with flags, while the Hollenbeck Hotel stands on the southwest corner. American flags hang across the street, and palm fronds adorn the telephone poles. Pedestrians and cyclists share the road with streetcars, while horse-drawn carriages and bicycles line the curbs. Around the year 1900, this is the busy intersection of Spring Street and 2nd Street. The Hollenbeck Hotel stands at the southwest corner, while across the street on the right side of the frame, you can see part of the Bryson-Bonebrake building. Streetcar tracks run directly through the intersection. Around the year 1900, here is the vibrant commercial heart of downtown Los Angeles at the intersection of Hill Street and 4th Street. Streetcar number 234, bound for Santa Monica and Venice, rolls east along 4th Street. On the left, the Brighton Hotel stands at the northeast corner. On the right, the Clarendon Hotel occupies the southeast corner with a cigar store on its ground floor. The Grant Building rises in the center left, while horse-drawn wagons deliver goods along the street. And look closely, a sign advertises ice cream soda for just 5 cents. Around the year 1901, this is the lively view looking north on Main Street from near 6th Street. Horse-drawn carriages and streetcars fill the busy roadway, while pedestrians walk along the sidewalks. On the right, you can clearly see the large sign for Morosco's Burbank Theater. The street poles are decorated with hanging lights, preparing for a grand celebration or parade. Step into May 8, 1901. This is the electric view looking north on Main Street from 5th to Winston Street, the very day President William McKinley arrived in Los Angeles. A huge crowd packs the street, while horse-drawn carriages, bicycles, and pedestrians all share the roadway. On the right, the impressive City Hall stands at the southeast corner, and the Main Street Savings Bank rises at the northeast corner. Around the year 1900, elegant ladies in long dresses and fashionable hats stroll along the sidewalk on Grand Avenue. A large streetcar glides past, while one woman pushes a small baby carriage. This was everyday life in downtown Los Angeles, where pedestrians, horse-drawn carriages, and electric streetcars shared the bustling streets together. Around the year 1900, here is a dramatic scene of a horse-drawn fire engine charging up the steep hill on 1st Street. Powerful horses strain as they pull the heavy fire wagon, with firefighters riding aboard. One man runs ahead, helping guide the horses, while a second large wagon follows close behind. Dust flies from the wheels, and in the background, a woman watches from a second-floor balcony while a small child sits on the sidewalk. Around the year 1895, a group of men lean against the railing while another man sits in front, all watching construction workers build a stone retaining wall at the newly developed Elysian Park. The sign in the image reads, "Work for the Unemployed in Los Angeles." Around the year 1900, this is the scenic view looking toward North Broadway at Elysian Park. We see a sweeping panorama of the park, with a streetcar approaching in the distance. A tree stands planted right in the middle of the roadway where it enters the park. Two men lean against the railing of a small resting pavilion, while another person walks deeper inside the park. Nearby rises an ornate lamppost topped with an eagle. In the distance, you can see Buena Vista Street and several horse-drawn carriages. Around the year 1920, take a look down this magnificent palm drive known as Dai Lo Ko. Tall Canary Island date palms planted around 1895 line both sides of this wide dirt road in perfect symmetry. Their long, graceful fronds create a stunning tunnel of green. In the far distance, a lone automobile is approaching, kicking up a small trail of dust. Around the year 1900, this is the wooden bridge crossing Echo Park Lake at the beginning of the 20th century. Notice the houses perched on the hill behind the bridge and a woman wearing a hat relaxing peacefully on the lakeshore. Around the year 1900, a woman in a white dress sits peacefully on a bench beneath a graceful weeping willow tree beside Echo Park Lake. In the background, two men stand next to a bicycle on the wooden bridge crossing the northwest corner of the lake, where water lilies now bloom beautifully. This peaceful spot marks the entrance of the water channel that feeds into the lake. In 1949, a large crowd of people, including many excited children, gathers along the edge of Echo Park Lake during the annual fishing season. Dozens of kids line the concrete bank holding fishing poles, while others sit and watch with anticipation. This beloved community tradition turned the park into a lively hub every spring, drawing families from all over Los Angeles. In 1909, this is the lively public playground at Echo Park, located south of the lake between Bellevue Avenue and Temple Street. A Pacific Electric streetcar rumbles past on the left, while horse-drawn carriages and early automobiles share the road. Children are scattered across the open field, playing ball and running freely. In the background, homes dot the hillside overlooking this bustling community recreation area. Around the year 1000, this is the bustling outdoor market at LA Plaza, looking north toward the old train station plaza. Horse-drawn wagons and carriages fill the open space, while crowds of people, many of them farmers, gather to buy and sell fresh produce. This lively scene captures the heart of early Los Angeles commerce right in the historic plaza. Around the year 1903, this is the bustling scene at the Los Angeles Produce Market, also known as the Old City Market, at its grand opening. Countless horse-drawn wagons packed with fresh goods fill the large open lot, while merchants and buyers move about the busy marketplace. In the 1920s, welcome to the bustling terminal market located at the corner of 7th and Central Streets. The entire central area is packed with automobiles, and at least one lone horse-drawn wagon still holding its ground. People walk among the vehicles while vendors operate right in the heart of this busy commercial hub. In 1901, a grand Pacific Electric streetcar named Mermaid stands at the Sawtelle and Santa Monica Boulevards intersection, decorated with American flags. A large banner proudly reads, "Sawtelle welcomes our president," as crowds gather to welcome President William McKinley on May 9th. This special car was chosen to carry the presidential party into Sawtelle. Around the year 1900, horse-drawn wagons loaded with lumber roll along Orange Avenue, now known as Santa Monica Boulevard, near its intersection with 4th Street, today's Sawtelle Boulevard, in the town of Sawtelle. A prominent commercial building stands at the corner, capturing the early character of this growing community. Around the year 1910, take in this classic view looking along 4th Street in Sawtelle, now known as Sawtelle Boulevard. Streetcar tracks run right in front of you, heading toward the intersection with Orange Avenue, today's Santa Monica Boulevard. On the left, a prominent corner commercial building stands proudly, exactly like the ones we saw in earlier scenes of this growing town. Around the year 1900, this is the prominent corner of 3rd Street and Santa Monica Boulevard, then known as Orange Avenue. A large, impressive building anchors the intersection, while horse-drawn carriages wait along the wide dirt road. This very spot would later become part of the famous 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. Around the year 1900, deep in the San Fernando Valley, an old-time camp outfit stands ready beside the historic El Camino Real. A pair of white horses rests quietly next to the wagon, while a large bell hangs from a roadside post marking the route. This rugged scene captures the spirit of early travel along the old road that once connected Santa Barbara to Los Angeles. From the horse-drawn fire engines racing up 1st Street to the laughter of children fishing at Echo Park, from the excitement of President McKinley's visit to the quiet dignity of early Sawtelle, Los Angeles has always been a city in motion, a place where the past and future constantly shake hands. These photographs are not just history, they are the very roots of the metropolis we know today. If you love old Los Angeles, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we have many more incredible journeys through time waiting for you. See you in the next chapter of Old Photo History.